Thank you for the opportunity, my friends. It's been good watching your show.
Oh, well, thank you. We're in the middle of a shutdown now, and the president has made some pretty serious threats, saying that he's going to make irreversible changes. What could that be?
Well, that is what got him elected, right? Messing with what people dislike and feel has dispossessed them, okay? That's the explanation for just about everything Trump says. The president is well aware of how he got here. He got here on grievance, okay? I hate shutdowns because they are the left and right choosing the problem over any solution, and they punish everyone but themselves. And even the way the rules work, Congress pay is what should get cut first, and it doesn't. Now, they'll say, yeah, but it's for a short term and we're fighting the good fight. Here's my take. The Democrats are right, okay? The Republicans are trying to pay for tax benefits that mostly go to the few by punishing, and when you take an entitlement, when you take health care and you take access to that, it's so important to so many. I mean, it's like a tautology. If you need health care subsidies, any compromise of them is devastating to you. And to do that, to pay for the tax benefits to the few, is terrible. Democrats are right about that. Republicans are right to say, one, we won the election and people benefit from tax cuts. People love tax cuts. Second, there's a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse, and states play with things, and we don't want to use federal tax dollars to pay for undocumented immigrants, and they wind up there too often. That is true, and Democrats shouldn't ignore it. They should just fix it. See, everything has to be so absolutist now to play to our social media reality. And that's not the reality of getting things done. So this is what you get. I had hoped this would have been avoided because I was betting that the two sides would say we can't take any more negativity on us.
Let me ask you this, too, Chris, about that big meeting in Quantico yesterday. The Secretary of War now, Pete Hegseth, was announcing some changes to the armed forces. You know, first off, what were some of the changes that caught your attention? But also, the president had some words, too, about suggesting that some U.S. cities become military training grounds.
Hegseth, to me, seems to be playing to a very unevolved, unintelligent idea of macho. The idea that diversity is not our strength in America is an absurd notion. Now, what he's trying to say is, if it's you, me, and Hazel, that's not the recipe for strength. It's having the three most badass warriors out on the battlefield. Yeah, and I'm saying that diversity is what gives you those badass warriors, because you draw from such a broader pool of potential. And he's ignoring that in favor of this, again, grievance. Everything's gotten soft. Everything's gotten too inclusive. We're not as badass as we once were. Okay, you want to raise standards, you want to raise proficiency, that's great. I think boxing out women is a mistake.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to hearing more on your feelings about these topics coming up tonight. Chris, thanks, though, again, for joining us.
We need solutions, my two good-looking friends.
Yes, yes, definitely.